Hey guys, so this is another Hero Shop video, and to be honest, I was planning not to make this video at all. Because the thing is that the developers have decided to repeat the same options that they did before. So yeah, so I decided it wasn't necessary. I already made a video about these specific heroes in the past. However, some of you guys have been asking for me to make this video, so why not? Let's do it, and I can give you extra comments here. So for Gardor, honestly, I haven't seen anybody in high level play using Gardor at all. Even with his freaking weapon Awaken, honestly, his weapon's supposed to make him better, but it doesn't really make him that much better. It's no real difference. The only place that I've seen Gardor being used is on free to play, maybe cheap to play. Because if you're not willing to invest in the game and actually get the 5-star stone weapon, you're gonna be stuck with the 4-star agility weapon, and he's a very good hero to hold that weapon. That's pretty much the only reason I've seen people using him, to be able to have the stone weapon plain and green in that situation. So that's one reason, because he's one of the few good 4 stars in agility that you're able to slap that weapon on. But after that, I really haven't seen much use. Some people have tried to use him in the other team with Luna, and at some time that was good, but not good enough. Luna has lowered a lot, and yeah, in general the strategy hasn't been very good. And Gardor, in that specific team, he's the weak link of all that. So nah, I can't really recommend you guys to get Gardor, sadly. Now, Stelite back in the day was an amazing hero. He was amazing on the attack. I'm sorry, he was amazing on defense specifically. Some people like to use him on defense. I think he's still good on the attack, not on defense anymore. And specifically versus enemies that do not have any shields. So that means he's not going to be good in PvP. He is going to be good in PvE versus bosses and enemies that do not have any shields on them. Because if the enemy has shields, it's not going to activate his ability to do a bunch of damage and multi-hits and all that good stuff there versus the enemy. So versus PvE, if you have him on your team, you're free to play, cheap to play. Sure, you can use him in PvE, but I don't recommend him PvP. PvP is full of shield weapons everywhere, and heroes that create shields everywhere, so it's not going to be very useful. And he is a slow hero, so yeah, it's going to be pretty useless in that case, sadly. However, in PvE, he's pretty good, and I still think that the best color to beat the old campaign is still blue, and he can definitely help you out in that case. After that, you can choose different things. Now, Morella, on the other hand, she is an amazing hero. If you have her on your purple teams, in PvE, she's an absolute monster. In PvP as well, but she goes off a little bit less. It's not going to be in. There's a lot of cleansing and all that good stuff, but she's still pretty darn good. She's not going to do a lot of damage, but she will do the damage dealt, and that stacks by 3. So it's going to be 20, then 40, then 60. And in PvE, that's where she's going to actually shine a lot, because if she goes off every single turn with a good energy game with Director and Elmist and her, your enemy is going to receive 60% more damage dealt, and that is very, very relevant. Even at plus freaking 0. That's what I love about Morella. You can do that, and 60% more damage dealt. Yeah, that is a lifelink hero level of extra damage. Usually it's 50. She's gonna do 60. So yeah, highly recommended to actually get higher scores versus bosses. Highly recommended in PvE. In PvP, you are able to use her, but just make sure she doesn't die. She is pretty squishy. You need a shield weapon if you're going to use her PvP, for sure. Her own weapon is cool, but she doesn't do much damage, so probably don't get her weapon. Give her another weapon. You can give her the stone weapon for purple. She's a very good stone weapon holder there. Very cool. Very highly recommended hero to have. If you don't have Morella, you don't know what you're missing. I've used her at plus 0 for ages, and she's a game changer for sure. Now for the second level here, Agatha. She's like the toolbox hero for yellow. If you like to play yellow and you want to play yellow, you need Agatha, because you need a cleanser most of the time. You need a dispeller most of the time, and you need healing. She does all three in one hero there. The thing is that if you already have Apollo, you're going to receive shield, and you're going to do a bunch of stuff there. And if you have a Lorenzo, you won't be needing so much cleansing there. But Agatha has always been like a key part of my second yellow team. So, and I've used Agatha for literally for like 2 years playing this game pretty much all the time, because she's so versatile. You can do her in so many different ways. She's an amazing stone weapon holder for yellow, both at 4-star and 5-star, both of them. It's pretty amazing. So yeah, she's a very powerful hero, especially if you don't have a lot of different heroes in yellow. She can fix all of your yellow problems per se, except the damage part. Yeah, I need another hero to do the damage, but she'll fix everything else in your team. That is pretty cool. Now this guy over here, Cynthia, honestly, ever since Abigail has been released, I haven't used Cynthia so much. However, in some events, I have used Cynthia. In some fights, she is pretty useful in PvE, specifically because her buff, it actually goes off right off the bat. Abigail, you have to wait some turns until you connect stones, and then you get the buff. She'll get it faster. So in the end, if between her and Abigail, Cynthia is the better buffer, but you're gonna need Abigail all the time because she creates so much freaking stones, dispels, and a bunch of cool stuff there. So pretty powerful. Abigail is pretty freaking broken, pretty powerful. But Cynthia, you are able to use her in PvE. In some boss fights, she's amazing. She does activate Gwendolyn's multi-hit thing with her Soul Links. Yeah, that's actually relevant in some events, because you do need to activate that many times to create more stones and so forth. So if you don't really need a good hero for blue, you can ignore her. However, I can see why some people would like to use Cynthia. Cynthia is a nice buffer for the game, for sure. And I can't show you Venus because I already bought her, but I'm buying her because I really want her at +5. So this is the absolute only way that you can actually get Venus as a hero in the game. Only way. She is not a must-have. I mean, she is not a must-have because she's like how can I say this? She is average speed. She's not very fast as before, and you need her to go off over and over to actually do a good amount of damage. And she does do an amazing amount of damage in PvE, but she needs to be at +5. So that's the thing. But the good thing is that you're able to get her to +5, including Cynthia. And many of these heroes, actually, you get them +5 in events, actually, pretty much. That's why it's always good to have these heroes on the hero shop here, because you are able to get up to +5 through events. Very cool. And you are able to get Venus as well +5 through events, but you have to buy her first here. So yeah, I don't think that she is a priority hero, but since we've had a desert of so many freaking time that pretty much Venus was banned for so long, and now we have the opportunity to finish our collections of heroes with Venus here. So if you're like me and you want to be a little bit completionist and things like that and have an extra hero just in case, Venus may be the one that you can actually get there. And I'm going to plan to get her to +5 because, I mean, with all this drama with Venus, I want her at +5. I don't care. But if you really like Venus, you can, and you need to get her to +5 for her to do very nice damage. Really, really cool stuff. And last but not least, this monster, Wukong. Wukong is one of the few stone creators for red in the entire freaking game. This guy, I mean, once you get him to +5, you'll understand why he's pretty cool. The only weakness that he has is you have to make him go off twice in that situation. So in PvE and PvP, he's not going to be very good because in the attack, and when you attack with red, it's not really easy to get stones unless you're using different types of heroes. However, there's only like a few heroes in red that's going to help you with mana. So in PvP, Wukong is not going to be very good. He is absolutely useless on defense. Absolutely useless. Don't even think about putting this guy on defense. The only thing he does is damage, like a very old 5-star. Yeah, a very old 4-star, I would say. But on the attack, he's freaking amazing. In PvE, he's freaking broken. I mean, specifically in versus Valor bosses, he's absolutely broken. The amount of stones damage that he does is like, I mean, he's better than many of the newer red heroes. So yeah, he is a very powerful hero. I use him in PvE, in Valor bosses to get the highest score, and yeah, he's pretty amazing, guys, and always helps the team to get more damage because he's always creating stones over and over and over again. So unlike the other hero that we have, Sun Yang, if I'm not mistaken, she creates stones, but this guy you can get up to +5 through events now. So yeah, very powerful hero for PvE. I would say sometimes some people have used him PvP, but I don't recommend it. It's a really big problem because you really need to make him go off twice in a row really fast so he could create stones. So yeah, not good. But for PvE, he's an amazing for +5 for sure. Alright, so since this is an extra video, I do want to talk about a few things here. As you can see, I am choosing these in red, obviously, because I'm playing red a lot. And more than anything, I'm actually needing this Dying Star here. And these, specifically, I'm ignoring them. Because you get into the point of the game in which you get so much mats to be able to upgrade, but what you really need is this, the Dying Star thing that I already bought here. Because I mean, look at this, 311, 304. I have so many of these mats. Let me show you for honor. What? No, it's not here. Here we go. Look at these, 543. I play the game every day. I do all my dailies. I do all the events and all that good stuff. And now I have too many of these. So what I really need is this to be able to continue upgrading my residence. So you'll get to the point in which you're getting to this point. So make sure that every single opportunity you have, you get this Dying Star thing. You're going to need it for sure, and the stars, of course. But I have like 53, and now you can actually get it from this year. Let me show you, from Misty Ruins. So every single week. So yeah, just make sure to get that Dying Star thing. You're definitely gonna need it for sure, guys. Yeah, for sure, guys. You're gonna need that. Alright, guys, that's pretty much it for the hero shop. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please leave it in the comments and we'll talk about it. Alright, thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.